Hi everyone, in this video I'll be just showing the setup of getting RStudio really ready for that first assignment. So I've downloaded the files needed for doing this first assignment. So I'm going to open up my downloads folder. This is on the Mac, but it would be a similar process on the PC. So here I have the files that we need for the assignment, the discussion assignment, the code chunk templates, the install packages, and the world countries data. So I've already installed RStudio and R. It seemed like most people were able to do those steps fairly successfully, but let me know if you're still having issues with that. So I'm going to first get everything set up in a nice folder on my computer so that everything's in the same place, because R wants to be able to know where your files are, so it's helpful to just put everything in the same folder. So I'm going to copy everything into a new folder. Here I'll just put it in my documents folder, which is really messy and maybe just as messy on your computer. So I'll create a new folder. I'll call it EPSY 5261. And then I'll copy in the files that I need for this assignment. So I've got the discussion assignments, I've got the code chunk templates, everything is in there. And so the next step is for us to install a few packages. That'll be important as we go on throughout the semester. We use a few packages that we don't always use. I accidentally opened up all the folder files at once, but what I was meaning to do was just click on the install packages file, which is this one. So you can see that we have what's called an R Markdown file. It has this bit up top, which is called the header. It gives some overall information about the document. And then here I have a code chunk, and this is telling R that I want to install some packages. So I'm going to go ahead and press the play button. And there's a few messages that you might get as things open up. One thing that I didn't get this time, but which you might have gotten, is a pop-up dialog box asking if you want to restart R in order to redo loaded packages. So you just click yes on that, just as is outlined in the installation instructions. And here I got a different message. I will zoom in so things are a little bit bigger, so you can see this on the video more clearly. But down at the bottom, and you notice I have to kind of resize to see the full message, unfortunately, and to respond to it, it says, do you want to install from sources the package which needs compilation? So this is just basically saying that there's some really fancy computational things it wants to do if I want the absolute latest version of the package, but I don't really need that. I can just type no, and everything will install just fine. It'll install some slightly older versions of some of these mini packages, but that's totally okay for this course. So I'm just going to type no. So I just click on the way I did that is that, so I had to resize a little bit to get down there, then I clicked here, and then I just typed the word no, lowercase, because that's exactly how R is expecting it here. So you just typed no, and then things start to install. So I'll create some new videos. The next video will show up sort of setting up your R Markdown file for discussion 1. And after all of these things download, it should run a bunch of things. It won't give you any particularly informative output at the end. It'll just stop and you'll be done. And that's all you'll need to do.